Beneath the vibrant cacophony of the city, a labyrinth of forsaken tunnels sprawls. The subway, an autonomous cosmos. This subterranean network is a city beneath the city itself, an intricate tapestry woven with steel rails and rigid concrete walls. Each day, a multitude of souls descend to this world beneath the world, leaving the sunlit avenues behind and plunging into these enigmatic abysses. The subway is an alien realm, possessing a tempo and vitality distinct from the throbbing pulse of the city above. It's a place where time seems to dilate and distort, where the passing hours are measured in station stops rather than the relentless ticking of the clock. As dusk descends, the frenzied symphony of screeching brakes and chattering commuters that reverberate through the tunnels during the day recede. The underground is saturated with a profound quietude, punctuated sporadically by the distant growl of a solitary train. This is the moment when the subway unveils its duality, a side veiled in eerie silence and looming shadows. In the faint glow of the subway at night, graffiti-laden walls seem to shiver into life, narrating tales of bygone eras and nameless countenances. The reverberations of the day languish, fading languidly into the nighttime hush. The chilling cold seeps in, a silent specter that pervades every inch of the subway, turning it into a frosty cavern. The very air seems to hold its breath. The silence is so profound that it is almost deafening. You can hear the softest whisper, the faintest rustle, echoing off the cold, hard walls. Old legends murmur of an epoch when these tunnels resonated with more than just the clangor of wheels on tracks. They speak of a spectral locomotive, a phantom haunting the rails. Whispers circulate in hushed tones, a spine-chilling lore handed down from one lineage of subway riders to the next. The presence of this spectral locomotive is a haunting specter, an eerie reminder of the mystical and the unexplained. The subway at the witching hour is a haven of hushed secrets and solitude, where each sound is magnified in the stillness, and every shadow appears to harbor a narrative. It blurs the line between reality and fantasy, where the ordinary can transmute into the extraordinary. Indeed, as the clock chimes the midnight hour, this mundane realm metamorphoses into the realms of the uncanny. This transformation is a testament to the magic inherent in the subway, a testament to its bewitching labyrinthine allure. Even amidst the city's relentless uproar and pandemonium, the midnight subway retains its mystic charm, a serene sanctuary that murmurs tales as ancient as the city itself. As the clock strikes 12, a spectral antique train unlisted on any schedule eerily materializes into the station. Emerging from the murky darkness, this marvel of bygone times, with its weather-beaten iron and chipped paintwork, stands as a ghostly sentinel of past eras. The darkened windows, like vacant eyes, stare out ominously, and its rusted metal body, etched with the patina of countless years, emits a ghastly glow that cuts through the midnight mist. The haunting clatter of iron against the cold, indifferent tracks echoes in the stillness, an eerie symphony that is both fascinating and fearsome. The train, a phantom of forgotten times, casts long, bone-chilling shadows onto the deserted platform. Its silver sheen glistens under the spectral moonlight, creating an ethereal illumination, its haunting presence painting the station with an otherworldly luminescence. Once a place of mundane routine, the station now pulses with an ominous energy, a palpable tension that tugs at the dark corners of the imagination. With a sudden shrill whistle that shatters the silence, the spectral locomotive beckons the unsuspecting commuters. The chilling sound resonates through the night, luring them towards this supernatural spectacle with a morbid curiosity that overpowers their better judgment. Their eyes wide with a mix of awe and terror, they step gingerly onto the platform, hesitating at the threshold of the ghostly carriage. They are not merely boarding a train, they are crossing into a realm of the unknown. The train's interior, swathed in shadows, is a realm where time becomes an illusion, and unseen threats lurk in every corner. The atmosphere is thick with an unsettling dread that makes the heart race, and the air, stale and cold, is a stark reminder of the extraordinary journey they're about to embark on. This is not merely a means of transport, but a vessel of the supernatural, careening towards the unknown, bound by the chilling whims of this parallel reality. As they apprehensively settle into the worn, plush seats, their bodies tense with a dreadful anticipation. The train heaves into motion, the wheels grinding against the tracks, the engine emitting a low, ominous growl. As it rumbles forward, gaining momentum, the platform becomes a fading blur. As the last hint of the familiar vanishes into the dark tunnel, a collective shiver runs through the passengers, forever bound to this spectral journey into the unknown. In this timeless abyss, the passengers find themselves imprisoned in a bone-chilling reality. A reality that is harsh and alien, a stark contrast from the comforting notions of reality they have known. The surroundings are an enigma to their senses, filled with a raven blackness that swathes everything within an impervious shroud. This blackness seems sentient, pulsating with an unsettling stillness that extends beyond the earthly realm. The air around them is oppressive, devoid of any physical weight, yet heavy with an atmosphere of pure terror. It is dense and suffocating, seeping into their lungs with every breath, a palpable testament to the reigning terror in this dominion. The silence is so deafening that it mirrors the tumultuous roar of a tempest. However, this silence isn't vacant. It is interrupted only by the echoes of their pounding heartbeats, a rhythm that appears unnaturally magnified in the void. Each heartbeat, simultaneously comforting and terrifying, serves as a grim reminder of their mortality. Each throb resonates within their ears, a lone drum echoing their existence in a place where existence seems an absurdity. It is a testament to their bravery, their resolution to resist surrendering to the nightmarish reality that engulfs them. The shadows around them twist and distort, materializing into monstrous entities. The looming darkness is more than just a void. It morphs into forms that defy comprehension. These malevolent beings lurk on the fringes of their perception, barely visible, yet undeniably existent. They whisper unintelligible threats. Their voices become a bone-chilling hymn in the vast silence, an orchestra of terror that foretells unimaginable horrors. Each entity is a grotesque caricature of their deepest fears, with piercing unseen eyes that seem to penetrate their very souls. Their threats carry an undertone of doom, a promise of unspeakable torment that leaves the passengers paralyzed with fear. Their whispers carry with them a chilling gust, making the passengers' spines prickle with cold dread. The passengers watch these looming silhouettes with a heightened sense of impending doom. Their gazes dart nervously over the contorting shadows, their pulses quickening as the fear grips their hearts tighter. An icy shiver courses down their spines as they feel the cold, invisible touch of these entities, as tangible as the dread that consumes their hearts. An overwhelming sense of doom pervades the air as the passengers confront the apocalyptic embodiment of their darkest fears. Their nightmares take tangible form in this abyss, forcing them to face the horrifying reality that their worst thoughts have indeed taken life. Trapped in a world where time is irrelevant, the once ordinary passengers find themselves left to face the full magnitude of their deepest horrors. As the phantom train barrels forward through the relentless abyss, a chilling silence overtakes the air. The passengers, once teeming with vibrant dreams, are now unwilling actors in an unspeakable horror, trapped in a reality mirroring their direst nightmares. Their faces, etched with terror and the harsh realization of their bone-chilling predicament, reflect the icy, merciless glow of the phantom train. Every passenger, each a captive prop in this grotesque performance, battles a futile struggle for escape. Their frantic efforts, filled with desperate clawing at locked doors and terrified pounding on cold, unyielding glass, only amplifies the nightmare. Each terrified cry, each plea for mercy, only contributes to their relentless ordeal. The unseen horrors, those lurking in the train's shadowy recesses, drink in their fear, feasting on their terror to grow stronger and more malevolent. The fear feeds these entities, a grim cycle that is as cruel as it is unceasing. Their tormentors, unseen and intangible, unleash chilling laughter that reverberates through the tunnel's vast emptiness. This terrifying echo, a sound that rivals the roar of the fiercest beasts, is filled with a coldness that reflects their malicious intent. Each laugh, each echo bounces off the chilled walls of the tunnel, filling the air with a palpable dread that suffocates the passengers. Each chilling echo is a grim reminder of their futile struggle and serves to amplify the fear coursing violently through their veins. The sense of despair is almost tangible as the trapped passengers grapple with their horrifying reality. What was once lively conversation is now replaced by hopeless whispers and frantic plans for survival. Their hushed discussions, barely rising over the echoing laughter, a testament to their unyielding desire to survive. They exchange stories of their past lives, their dreams, and their loved ones, finding solace and strength in shared misery. However, in the face of such grim reality, a glimmer of hope continues to flicker. dim yet unextinguished. For the human spirit is not so easily crushed. They whisper of a distant light, an end to the tunnel, a chance for survival. But as the phantom train plunges once again into the consuming darkness, one cannot help but ponder, will they ever break free from this perpetual horror? As the phantom train lurches out of the abyss, the nightmare seems to be at its end. The passengers, their faces pale and eyes wide, gaze at the end of the tunnel with a sense of dread and anticipation. Their hearts pound in their chests, the rhythm echoing the chilling laughter that still hangs in the air. But as the train hurtles towards the light, a horrifying revelation dawns upon them. The light at the end of the tunnel, their beacon of hope, starts to flicker and fade. The train, instead of slowing, gathers momentum, plunging into the dim light with an eerie silence. They are trapped in a loop of terror with no hope of escape. The train, their prison, is destined to repeat its journey through the abyss, forever echoing with the chilling laughter of their unseen tormentors. The realization hits them hard, a cruel blow that extinguishes the dim flame of hope they clung to. Their faces fall, their eyes brimming with a despair deeper than the abyss they traveled through. The whisper of survival dies on their lips, replaced by a silence that is as chilling as the unseen horrors they encountered. And then, as suddenly as it appeared, the phantom train fades into the darkness, leaving the subway as quiet and eerie as before. The tunnel, once filled with the echoes of terror, falls silent, the only sound the distant chilling laughter of the phantom train. And so, the subway remains, a haunted labyrinth beneath the bustling city, forever echoing with the phantom train's chilling laughter. A grim reminder of the tragic end that awaits those who dare to board the phantom train, a journey from which there is no escape.